Okay, so I need to take a shower and do some other stuff, but I want to try to get this up tonight. I was planning to get a gameplay part out tonight, but it is blocked partially blocked from countries, because a copyrighted song was playing through a radio in the background. Of course, I thought I turned down the audio enough, in-game song music enough to where it wouldn't pick up. So I have to either turn it down more or actually turn it off completely. So instead of releasing a part, and I wanted to do a smaller video. I want to get another drink reaction out, but I want to get this out. I did want to get something else out, but that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow or the next day because it's longer. We're only picking up 2 or 3 chapters. I don't want this being a long video, because if it's a long video, I'm not getting it up tonight. It's already 6:30 right now when I'm recording, and I want to try to get this up before 12. This will probably be the last video up tonight, because the soda video or the review video will be a lot quicker to render and upload. Otherwise, last time we picked up Sakamoto's Days, we got up to 101. I am 28 chapters behind. So I'm going to be catching up very slowly, but I am back, and we'll be trying to do this more often if possible, because I do want to catch up and see what's going on. Like I said, if you guys have watched me, I think I picked this up when there's 4 chapters out, or I picked it up really early on into its life cycle, and I love the manga. I just haven't had, I keep forgetting to pick it up. So, I need to quickly open up the page to Sakamoto's Days within my journal. If you're new to this channel, new to me, I have a book next to me that is full of animes and characters. Every anime or manga or whatever that I cover has a page or two. So page 19 and 20 is Sakamoto's Days for me. It has characters just in case it's just easier for me covering so much. We're gonna put up this, and we're gonna jump into chapter 102. Last time we left off, Kanaguri and Sakamoto are fighting on the stage, but also Nagamo rescued Mr. Yatsumura from the river that he was drowning in, and wants to use him as a puppet kind of. Otherwise, we're gonna jump into 102. I did kind of read through the last chapter real quick before this. Let me mute the TV just because I do have a video up that I was watching. There was a movie I liked when I was a kid. So we have a Kanaguri backstory. I watched it until the tape got all worn out and torn up. But it was beautiful, exciting. World never faded. Want to go there too. Kanaguri, age 10. One day I actually went to that place, but there was nothing special about it. It was more vibrant in the black and white movie. Foreign countries, natural people, killings. Why is everything more powerful on film than in real life? Sakamoto's Days, 102. I like it doesn't say chapter, it says days, 102. I always love that with Sakamoto's Days. Chapter 102, Final Curtain. Ooh. Is that a high-density laser? Don't be ridiculous. It's just a light. But I do have some that are custom-made. I don't like filming with standard ones. Oh. It's definitely... He does the flash, and you can see it's doing something because the pen melts in his hand. So it's a light, but it's just a hotter beam of light and more precisely pinpointed. And it goes through Sakamoto, and you can see it melts the pen, and it kind of burns his jacket a little bit. Sakamoto, why do you insist on getting in my way? Is it really that important to protect the database and a bunch of student extras? Fucking hate him. Or are you just trying to avenge your favorite teacher? Listen, Sakamoto. Everything in this world exists for cinema, including the deaths of our loved ones. The universe was created to be a giant movie set. Its people were all born to be actors in my movies. Etsuko Saada was an opportunity to film some compelling material of a teacher dying for her students. If you get in the way, it'll muddy the waters of the story. Do you get it? I'll create a scene for you later. Don't let your impatience dilute the pathos of Sarah Sensei's death. I don't know if I pronounced that word once correctly. I'm really bad. I have a speech impediment and then learning disability. I've had it for my entire life. The speech impediment and stuff really fuck with me. I can look at a word and say it multiple times, or I could know what that word is, but my brain and my mouth don't comprehend each other, and I can't say it. So you're going to get that a lot from me if you're new here. Sakamoto is pissed at this point. Sakamoto punches the organ next to them. All these pipes start raining down. A heartless person's work can never touch anyone's heart. And he starts throwing the pipes from the organ at Jesus, Kanagura. It's been forever. And Kanagura's dodging them. They're just hitting the wall behind him. What sloppy attacks. Are you losing your temper? If you reject them based on the creator without trying first, you'll never encounter a good movie. What the hell? Oh, I don't. So he goes to shoot a laser at like point blank. This, in this light that's supposed to be more dense, at the back of Sakamoto. But instead, he gets hit with one. I scroll down the page. That's why I said, oh. And Kanagura is like, what? And you can see behind him. Sakamoto was throwing the poles at Kanagura to make it look like he is attacking. He was setting up a long con attack with another camera pointed. He bounced the fucking light off the other poles to hit Kanagura. Why that? He planned this all along. This is like the movie Entrapment. How interesting. And Kanagura goes to try hit Sakamoto with the tape, the final closing tape. I don't know what it's called. He tries to hit Sakamoto in the head. Sakamoto goes with a kick going for Kanagura's head. Before anything can happen, a laser hits Kanagura's scarf. You're surprisingly fun, Daru Sakamoto. And he throws the fucking thing, the camera, the closing charter thing, that thing. I don't know the name of it. Maybe somewhere's in here. Maybe somewhere's in my mind. I might know it, but I don't remember. But he throws it, and he breaks the camera that was shooting the laser. But unfortunately, the era of live-action stunts ended with Jackie Chan. Legendary assassin or not, an action actor is just an action actor. The trajectory of each move is always predictable. In that case, I'll show you something that you've never experienced before. 4DX. What the fuck? So Sakamoto twists his arm and points pulls him off stage. And then kicks the chair under him, sending Kanagura up into the fucking sky. What the? And when Kanagura is up in the sky, he then hits Kanagura with a pipe from the organ and bounces him back into the wall. This guy's supposed to be an extra who retired years ago, so why? And he's looking, and he can see the light from the hole that they burst through the wall is now making the shadows of them fighting on the big wall in the background. And Kanagura is still just marvelous at this point. He is trying to defend Sakamoto the best he can, but he is getting getting hits. Why? Are his movements too fast for my lens to follow? Action that surpasses cinema. I didn't know a guy like this existed. How marvelous. I must film this. Oh, this is why I love movies. Holy shit. And then Sakamoto takes one of the organ things, takes the end that's more narrowed, and blows into it with all his might. And with that wind that comes out of it, send Kanagura blasting back into the organ. You stay in your fictional world. Hasta la vista, baby. Hey, see? You do like movies, and that's the end of the chapter. We'll review this all at the end. Like I said, I don't have time to do long stuff. We'll probably do 2 or 3 chapters. I technically don't know how many chapters we'll cover each time. Probably next time we'll cover at least 4 to 5 or more. But for that chapter, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. That was fucking marvelous. Next chapter is 103. We'll probably get the chapter title here when we start. It's over, Kanagura. I'll hand you over to the JAA. Until then, no more trouble. Chapter 103. Roll film. Do you know what kind of movies are the most boring, Sakamoto? The kind where the protagonist... Oh, Sakamoto's saying here. The kind that where the protagonist wakes up and realizes it was all a dream? No. It's when you can predict the ending halfway through. You know, those jerks who go on and on telling stories with obvious endings. It's like so utterly repulsive. Something's not right. Sakamoto was thinking this. Of course, there are the requested patterns. I don't know that word. I don't know how to say it though. Like achieving, not right now. Like achieving resolution by defeating the enemy. His blood. The most important thing is how you deceive the audience. Oh, he's been faking the blood this entire time, right? Yeah, because Sakamoto says it isn't clotted. It's special effects makeup. And then Kanagura comes in with the fucking snapshot thing and fucking slices like Sakamoto's side. If you've made movies, they'd be boring, Sakamoto. Who wants to see a movie about fighting to the death where no one dies? You now see Sakamoto holding his side. Or would it be like 96 hours? Could it be you aren't motivated unless your daughter's in danger? And Sakamoto says, shut up. I'm gonna make sure you never shoot a movie again. And Sakamoto kicks Kanagura across the wall, and Kanagura is doing the little action film. I knew it. That's a bad look for you. I have no interest in dying by the JA hands. I'll choose my own ending. Holy shit. Sakamoto goes to punch Kanagura, and fucking Akira jumps in and blocks the blade. Akira Kaio. Why? I'll let you film my story. Ryokyo was slaughtered by X. I'm really hoping we get that backstory. I'm really hoping. There's 28 chapters I need to cover. In return, you're going to take me to X. A revenge story. I love it. Akira, wait. When this has happened, it's been so ever. Shin jumps through a window above him. Mr. Sakamoto, Shin. And with them, you have the other two. You have Main with them and the fucking invisible guy. Natsuki, right? Siba with them. Are you okay? Your injuries. Hey now. What's going on here? There's no time to explain. No. Siba, help me out, huh? We need to stop Akira. I don't know what's going on. I'll help. Killing path. You can see all three of them have a killing path towards Akira. But Akira stops all three of them, which makes sense. Akira's fucking sense of breath, sense of life is so particular. She stops all three of them. So this is what Akira's capable of. If I hadn't read the future, she would have gotten me. Akira's too dangerous to go. Akira, it's too dangerous to go alone. I'm going with you to X. Sorry, Mr. Taru. But with your insistence on not killing, you just be in my way. I'll avenge Auntie, Rion. No matter what. I'm going to kill X. And fucking Akira and Kangura leave the building. And behind them, you can just see Sakamoto, Shin, Siba, and Amain. All just lying on the ground. And she leaves her student ID behind. Okay. I didn't suspect this. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I was really hoping we get like an end to the fight, but it more than likely I can just see Sakamoto being the person to take down Kagura. It's just not right now. I'm really hoping we see it in the future, but for right now, this is where it ends. I'm jumping into chapter 103. Right now, we're doing decent time. I know I'm probably going to review for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. But here's the thing. We'll pick up 4 chapters if this keeps going by real quick. But right now, I'm only playing 3. It depends on how long this next one takes. We're jumping into chapter 104 of Sakamoto's Days. 104, Strange Feeling. Several days have passed since the attack on the JCC and Akira leaving the school. You have a funeral at the school for the teacher who died, and I think the other teachers too. All the teachers who died. The 2 teachers. There's actually, if you look at the front photo, there's at least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 9 photos up there, and we see 3 right now. With 12 teachers killed and 1 student missing, the school was closed for several days. Everyone has guns to the sky, doing the salute. The wounded were treated, repairs were made to damaged facilities, and funerals were held for the deceased teachers. I can't believe we admired those maniacs. Don't get too upset about it. This is a main talking about X, but it's also all the other students that were admiring X in the beginning of this arc. And they have to feel fucking horrible that X came here and were willing to sacrifice all the students and all the teachers. Were just willing to kill them. They can't feel great right now. They would have attacked the JCC sooner or later, no matter what. You shouldn't feel responsible. They would have found a way. You're Sakamoto, right? The silver lining, he's thinking of the female form. The silver lining is all this. Is that you were here, Sakamoto. Thank you for saving the JCC. We got lucky. Sakamoto. Or are you chasing X, or rather, Yuzuki? I quit being an assassin. I led a simple life with my family now, but there's a price on your head, Sakamoto. $1,000,000,000. I understand you have a daughter, Sakamoto. My past was putting my family in danger. It's up to me to do my duty as a father. I can't just leave Akira after all that's happened. Don't forget my brother, too. We're not forgetting him. I see. Come with me. I'll give you all the information I have on Uzuki. And you can see fucking the old man here is sharpening a pencil, and it's like the lead is so long, but he's sharpening it with a box cutter. Every student at the JCC has a personal file with their grades. We'll start there. Personal file is still here. Uzuki took the original with him when he left the academy, but I caught a glimpse of it once a while back. Let's see. And he fucking writes. He has a perfect memory, so he fucking draws it too perfect. Huh? Kei Uzuki, raised in a JAA orphanage. He passed the entrance exam and enrolled in the JCC at the age of 14. He scored high marks on the entrance exam, but after that, he became an average student with no notable accomplishments, until he dropped out in his 4th year just before graduation. He even drew the picture. Shin is like so fucking flustered, but also amazed at the same time. I'm too distracted by his skills to take in all that info. I don't like doing this because it gives me 10 ideas. Still though, it's kind of strange. I'm going to be very pissed. This is the one video I didn't test. If the I usually test the IO before everything. Please tell me the audio's fine. I'm not wearing a headset because I really don't want to wear a headset right now. It's really hot in this room because the air conditioner off. I was going to be so fucking upset if I lost all this. Because I'm not recording this. I would put it out. Still though, it's kind of strange. I thought he'd be more of an exceptional assassin. Even when we were students, he hardly ever spoke. He was a quiet boy. Here at school, reluctant to kill. After leaving the JCC, there were rumors he'd been killed in some kind of incident. But then, a few years ago, I saw Uzuki. You did? Where? In a town on my way back from the chiropractor I go to. I just happened to notice Uzuki, so I called out to him, but at a glance, he looked like Uzuki. The vibe of his posture, walk, and demeanor, however, were all strikingly different from before. What? Wait a minute. Our posture and walk and all that stuff changes over time? You recognize me, right? Away, even when I was disguised. Gramps. It's not easy to hide the distinctive way we use our muscles or how we breathe. Maybe he has a split personality? Maybe. Shin, how many people are on this floor? I can hear 2 voices. That rings a bell. So, when he heard 2 voices and only had Uzuki there, it would be 2 voices within the same head. Maybe whatever happened to him years ago could have caused it. The incident may have caused the split personality. But we don't know his past. I want to know his past before I make any statements about that. When I heard X was Uzuki, it always struck to me as strange. How could such a quiet boy be responsible for such vicious terrorism? My guess is there's another persona inside of him who does bad things. Split personality is also known as dissociative identity disorder. There are cases of it developing based on people's experience and trauma they experience when young. It occurs when the subject creates a separate personality to escape unbearable pain. I know that too much. In which case, next, maybe we should hit up the orphanage where X grew up. Number you have dialed is no longer right. If it was run by the JAA, we should ask them directly. Yes, the orphanage was run by the JAA until the year XX. In April of that year, it was attacked and burned completely to the ground. The facility has been emptied since then. Sounds like X got there first. What are you doing, Grandpa? I'm reproducing the newspaper from the day the orphanage was attacked. I read the paper every day. There might be an article about it. There is arson attack on orphanage. 32 people die in the attack on the facility. Huh? What? Headline: 5 students and 1 teacher missing. Due to the disappearance of these individuals after the attack of the JA, is investigating the potential connection between the students and the armed group. You have Gaku here, you have Uda, which would be the teacher. Gaku, which we know. Haruma, Kananomi, Tenchu, and Kozu. I don't know if we know these other names. I'm not going to write them down. I should. Fuck this. I'm writing them down. They might come in. I like Haruma and Kananomi. Both have pictures. But the two below that, Kozu and Tenchu, do not have pictures. They're more like blurred. Gaku and Uda. They were with X at the JAA's Tokyo headquarters. Are they all collaborating with X? Fuyu. Headline: attack on orphanage. Gah! You'll pay for this! The JA kidnapped my little brother! It's messed up when a grown-up sobs like some brat. Crying won't get you anywhere, Caroline Reaper. Yeah, but the JA will torture him. They'll tear off his fingernails, cut off his fingers, and smash his... It's censored. He'll probably enjoy it. I imagine him enjoying torture inflicted by someone else than me. It's so unbearably painful. I can't help crying. There sure are all kinds of siblings. Ugh, what a creep. We can't reach Kagura. Seems like the plan is a complete failure. Haru Sakamoto, this whole disaster is his fault. He ruined our entire plan. Don't let it get you down, Kashima. Sometimes you need to distance yourself to know if something is a failure. Master Uzuki and I have good news. Gaku? Komoni and Haruma are coming back. The two from the newspaper. When? They arrive in Bangkok this weekend. Who? Gaku grabs his hammer or throws it to the ground. If they're coming, is it alright if I go take a nap? Who are they? They are friends. It's been a while since we've been reunited, boss. We'll have some fun soon, won't we? In order to crush the JAA, that will be impossible to avoid. We'll take out the Order one by one. And on the Order, we see Nagamo. From right to left, we got Nagamo. We have Old Man Takamura, which we still don't know if he's alive or what happened to him. Then we have Osaragi. Then we have Hyo, and then we got Shiba. So who kills the old fart? And then Uzaki and Kashima both look at Gaku. Not likely. That's the end of the chapter. We're building up a chapter. I'm going to end it here. I can't do any more without doing like a review added on. We're only picking up 3, but I will be coming back to this. Like I said, I want this to come out tonight. Otherwise, if I didn't want this to come out tonight, I would do more. But for right now, otherwise, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. We're building up to stuff, so. Otherwise, let's start reviewing. Okay, 102. We got some of Kanagura's backstory. Maybe we'll get more in the future. I'm guessing we'll get more and more the closer he gets to death. We have him and Sakamoto fighting with just that whole chapter was mostly. The whole chapter was a fight, but with Kanagura fainting that he's been injured, gravely, to be able to get an opportunity, an opening for Sakamoto. I don't know what I said Sakamura. Sakamoto to, for Sakamoto to be open enough to get an attack in and slice him. Before Sakamoto could get serious enough to, start doing, insane blows on Kanagura in that next chapter, 103, Akira stops them. And Akira wants to go with Kanagura to be able to kill X, to avenge her aunt, Rion. She does end up showing off her skills and being able to like 3 different people, with her leaving her ID behind. I'm guessing that's more of a show that she's serious on leaving her past behind entirely, if it is to get revenge on her aunt. Chapter 104, we had the funeral of 12 teachers who died. We also had the students who admired X and them probably all feeling like shit now because of what happened. Then we get to see the skills of the janitor, Megan's grandfather, showing off the skills, and then we get information on Uzaki. That he came from an orphanage. The orphanage then got burnt down later, and a bunch of people died and went missing. And it seems like everyone that went missing from there, or are claimed dead or whatever, are all working for X, Uzaki. It also seemed to be now that the 2 voices from a whole lot earlier is Uzaki has 2 personalities that we see. I'm guessing from I'm hoping we get whatever trauma causes it, because it's more than likely. Candlelight Reaper is pissed that Club Jam is captured. We get information that 2 of the people that we saw in the newspaper, Haramura and Kamanomi, are both heading to their place. Their goal is to take down the Order. So I'm guessing slowly we're going to see that happen. If anyone, I want to see the old man live. But if anyone is to die, if you kill off either Shiba or Osaragi, I hope they're near each other, because holy shit, would they go ballistic. Nagamo, I don't think we're going to see him die until his plan comes to fruition. And he could die. I just want more info on him. If he dies, I'm hoping we get backstory and shit for him. Otherwise, I really don't want him dying. Because his character is neat, and I want to see how the little bits we've gotten, he's neat, and I really want to see more of him. Other than that, I think he's the one I want the least to die out of the 5. Because I want to see him the most. Other than that, like I said, we could only pick up 3 chapters this time around. Very short review, I'm sorry about that. But I do want to get this up tonight. And next time, we'll pick up 105 and a couple others. So, real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 more chapters we have to do. We can't do 4 chapters each, because it's gonna... No, technically... No, we can't do 4. Because then we would have 2 extras. So we need to do at least 2 5-episode parts. And then we can do 4 episodes. So, 4 chapters. So the next few parts of this will be either 4 chapters or 5 chapters long. For us to catch up. This will be going over... And probably more, because I'm not going to get this out in time before another manga or a couple manga chapters release. But I will be slowly trying to catch up. That will be the plan over the next few weeks. If possible, I will try to do 4 or 5 every week from this point on, or every week and a half, to at least get this moving. These were great chapters. I can't wait to see what happens next. If anything, we might get some interactions with them at home before they continue again. I'm really hoping it's not going to be a solo Sakamoto thing. I'm really hoping, because I can see Sakamoto saying at this point he doesn't want to see anyone else get injured, and he would rather, because he just saw his teacher die, he would rather leave alone. I would think that would be his character. He would try to leave alone and try to get away alone because he doesn't want to see anyone else get injured. That would be my guess with him. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, and if it does happen, I'm hoping he gets stopped by his family. Or Shin, or Lu, or someone. Or even Hisuki. Someone stops him. Because I really don't want to see him go on a solo journey. Right now, that's not what he needs. I know he might think that, the character might think that, because he probably wants revenge on the teacher, but still, it's not something he needs right now. Other than that, we covered 3 chapters, 102, 103, 104. Like I said, hopefully this comes out tonight. I will start rendering this after I get the other video rendered. The other video will only take about 5-10 minutes to render, and then I'll start uploading it. Like I said, I did have a gameplay part planned for tonight, but that is partially blocked right now. If it does get unblocked by the end of the night, then that will come out. It will come out probably before this. If it doesn't get unblocked tonight, it'll come out tomorrow night, and the Terraria part will come out tonight. Other than that, I really hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, it's been Mr. Ziggin signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.